So why we got involved in Workchoice Day is we believe it's really important to give back to the next generation of job seekers. So we want to give them an insight into what jobs exist out there in the working world. So it can range from account management through to technical people, sales reps, marketing, right through the whole gamut. So we think it's important to give them an insight into what's out there. The other reason we get involved too is that I think it's important for people to get an idea as to how a really good, successful Kiwi company functions out there in the New Zealand workspace. We've got a really awesome down-to-earth culture within the business, and I think it's cool for the students to get an idea and an insight into how that might work. I personally got involved in Workchoice Day, and I'm a huge advocate for it because when I was going through school and I went to leave school, I went and met with my career guidance counsellor, who was also the woodwork teacher. It was a small school in Raglan, and he gave me absolutely terrible advice, and so I really struggled to know what I wanted to do when I left. So when Workchoice Day popped up, I thought this was a really cool way to give students a better understanding as to what exists out there. Therefore, hopefully they'll make a better choice in regards to what career they follow going further down the line. We find the benefit of being involved in Workchoice Day for our company is that we're inspiring people, future generation, to want to work for us one day, and if not, just to be good team players out there in the workforce. It's important for them to get an insight into how teams work within a business. We've got some really cool teams in here who get on really well, and it's neat for them to see how that works. So TradeMe fits into the New Zealand workforce. We're actually the largest New Zealand-based website in the country, which is pretty massive. We do everything from auctioning goods, which is what everyone is familiar with us doing, right through to you can book holidays, buy one-day deals, or right through to online dating, for example. But what people don't know is the things like the jobs part of the business, and it's important for us to give people an insight into. We get involved in lots of different things. We've got about 8 different commercial arms outside of the auction side of the business. People are probably unaware that we actually employ over 200 people now, so we're sitting around 230 staff altogether, and we were around about 100 about 3 years ago. So we've had massive growth during that time, and it's really interesting for people to see that we've still retained that small team culture, almost a family feel, but we're actually quite a large business now. So TradeMe as a whole is a big website. The part that I specialise in is the jobs part, and what I love about my job is that I'm the National Business Development Manager for the country. So my job is to promote and encourage clients that don't currently use us to come on and use TradeMe Jobs to find their staff. The other thing I love about TradeMe Jobs is that it helps people find a job, which is fantastic. It helps people develop their careers and move forward, which is a really neat thing. There's some really cool stories that come out of that. You don't know what you don't know. So this is the cool thing about Workchoice Day.